The ear constitutes an important component of the sensory system. The main function of the ear is to amplify sound and convert it into electrical impulses, which are transmitted to the brain. The ear also helps in maintaining balance. It consists of three parts: the external ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. The external ear. The external ear consists of the pinna, or auricle, and the external auditory canal. The pinna is the part of the ear that projects from the side of the head. It consists of elastic cartilage that is covered by skin. The pinna helps in collecting sound waves and directing them through the external auditory canal. The external auditory canal extends from the pinna to the eardrum, or tympanic membrane. The outer part of the canal is cartilaginous, while the inner part is bony. It is lined by skin, which is rich in sebaceous and sweat glands. The products of these glands mix to form earwax. The middle ear. The tympanic membrane separates the external ear from the middle ear. It is a transparent disc with an outer skin layer and an inner mucus layer. The middle ear consists of the middle ear bones, or ossicles, a chain of three movable bones named malleus, incus, and stapes. The malleus is the outermost and largest of the three ossicles. It resembles a hammer and is firmly fixed to the eardrum at one end, while the other end articulates with the incus. The incus is present between the malleus and stapes and shaped like an anvil. The stapes is the smallest of the three ossicles and resembles a stirrup. Its inner end articulates with the inner ear through the oval window. The middle ear communicates with the nasopharynx, the area behind the nose, through the eustachian tube. The inner ear. The inner ear lies in the temporal bone at the side of the skull. It consists of the semicircular canals, the vestibule, and the cochlea. The semicircular canals are three tubes set at right angles to each other. They contain the organ of balance or equilibrium. The semicircular canals communicate with a central area called the vestibule. The vestibular nerve carries impulses from the organ of balance to the brain. The cochlea is a snail-like structure in which the organ of hearing is suspended. It is coiled for 2.5 turns. The auditory or hearing nerve arises from the cochlea, carrying impulses from this organ to the brain. All the inner ear structures have an outer bony shell inside, which the membranous end organs, receptors, and nerve endings of hearing and balance are suspended. Two fluids surround this end organ. The fluid inside the membranous end organ is called endolymph, and the fluid between the bony shell and the end organ is called perilymph. These fluids protect the membranous end organs and help in their normal functioning. How does the ear function? Sound waves that reach the ear are directed through the external auditory canal to the eardrum, causing it to vibrate. These vibrations are transmitted through the middle ear bones and amplified before reaching the inner ear. In the inner ear, the cochlea has special sensory cells that convert sound vibrations into electrical impulses. These are carried by the auditory nerve to the brain, where it is interpreted. Special sensory cells within the semicircular canals and vestibule detect fluid shifts as we tilt our head or make other movements. These cells send impulses to the brain through the vestibular nerve, helping us to maintain balance. Summary: understanding the anatomy of the ear and how it functions can help us detect and treat problems with hearing and balance.